Hello, welcome to the Bucket of Awesomeness. My name is Phil, of course, and welcome to my Star Wars Celebration haul video. You'll have to forgive the fact that there might be some clanking of doors because I've left the doors open because when I came in here this morning it was 50 plus degrees in here on the thermometer, and although I've opened it up it's still 42, 43. There's another reason for the hat. It's so sunny in here but it's also so hot, so I'm going to be sweating buckets, so I'm going to be very uncomfortable here, but it's worth it to show you guys what I've bought. Also, you're going to have to forgive the voice because, well, shouting and screaming at a bunch of panels and laughing my arse off at awesome things takes out of you. The interesting thing is, I took like 500 quid. I saved it up through work and through Christmas and birthdays, and yeah, I probably take it for well over a year, so I've saved up. But I spent like 400 because I bought things I could only get there. So things that, yeah, you'll see on here, pretty much everything here is either labelled as, you know, Star Wars Celebration Europe 2016, or, you know, it's exclusive to that event via something. For example, what's in here you can only get there because of a ticketing system. And it's being sold at SDCC as well, but yeah, in Europe this is the only place to get it. But I'll get on to that soon. So I'm going to start off with like a couple of things that you can get elsewhere, just because I want to get them out the way before I crack on to everything else. There were just a couple of t-shirts that I got. Don't worry, I'm going to be doing close-ups of everything. It's just a couple of t-shirts I got because I wanted some more Star Wars t-shirts, and on the last day there was like 2 for 1, so I was like, solid, I'll get some. This is the first one I bought. This is my Millennium Falcon t-shirt, and what's really cool about it is it's got the Star Wars logo in the original, a 1977 one, but around the outside you've got this wording. That's actually the opening crawl for A New Hope. It's really cool. I'll show you that on a close-up right now. It's a really cool t-shirt, simple black with yellow, but I love the design, I love the Falcon, so yeah, I had to get my hands on that. The second one t-shirt I got, which you could get elsewhere, is this. It's a very simple, not a smarter t-shirt for when I play X-Wing, because I play Imperials. It's got the Galactic Empire symbol right here. I've got a couple of patches on the way that I'm going to basically turn this into a off-duty TIE Fighter Squadron pilot shirt, just for, yeah, when I play X-Wing, because, you know, why not? So that's the stuff you can get elsewhere out of the way. Oh, except the big box down there, but that I will get onto, if not in this part, in part 2, because I reckon I'll probably run over to 2 parts in this video. Now, let's just start from the top then. So the first thing I got, which was exclusive there, is probably one of my favourite things, is this, which is my Luke Skywalker t-shirt from episode 7. So it's him as he was at the end of the film, with, you know, his robe and hood up and all the rest of it. It's got a load of writing in Aurebesh and the Star Wars 2016 Celebration logo, and even on the inside, where you've got all the, you know, washing up gumph and things, it's actually got the Star Wars Celebration 2016 logo in there as well, so you really know where it's come from. I love the design. The design was taken from the badges. Mine's here. This is my Jin Ursa adult 3-day pass, but the Jedi VIP's got, well, the Jedi Master, and they got, you know, Luke Skywalker, so that was pretty cool. I didn't fancy any of the other shirts and things. They had a really cool hoodie, this colour red hoodie, but it was, when I got there, I saw the design and I was like, oh, that's really cool. I bet about 65 quid, I might buy one. The design was cool, but the scarf, like the wraparound thing, that was permanent, so you couldn't really have it as a full open jacket. And the pleather they used on the pockets to make the belt was actually a little bit too thin. I was scared I was tear it. I was like, it's nice, but it's not nice enough for me. Just they didn't have enough quality in it because they brushed it out, because you could only get it at this event. So where do I go from here? There's a lot to go through. So secondly, I might as well go onto the big boy down here just to get it out of the way. So this is my Rogue One poster that I got from the Rogue One panel. If you've watched any of my vlogs, you'll know this because I went on about it at quite some length because it was a pretty amazing panel. I'll give you a proper close-up of that now. The poster they gave out at the end of the panel, for those who attended it, I managed to nab quite a few just for, you know, friends of mine. I got one for Lid, who let me stay. Again, shout out to her, thanking that. I got one for my friend Matt. I got one for Adele. I got one for my friend Robin, who's going to be picking up this afternoon. So that's the posters, the big stuff kind of out of the way, apart from the box down there. Just, I wanted to get it out of the way just because it's a bit clunky. So the rest of it I can really take my time with. Now, first up on the larger front here is this. Now this box here was from Hasbro. Now, put this down here, it's my comic, I'll show you that in a minute. They had an exclusive Black Series figure on sale, which is this Kylo Ren figure. Now you can open it up using a bit of Velcro at the front. The inside is him without a helmet. It's got a small version of Darth Vader's melted helmet, as well as a helmet for him, and this really cool like stand with a banner on it for the First Order. That I will go into more detail in an unboxing video, which I'll do on the channel in the future. That was exclusive to Star Wars Celebration. To get it, when you queued up for your wristbands, you also then had to run around and queue up for a ticket to get one of these. And they'd do 2 releases per day, and they'd sell about 500 a day. So over the course of 3 days, about 1,500 of these things. It's really, really rare. I think they had about 2,800 of these have been made worldwide, because there's a few at SDCC as well. And it's the only really places you could buy it, and I had to snap one up, because it's just really, really cool. Now, second up, we've got this, which is my Boba Fett prototype Hot Wheels car. Now, the interesting thing here is the fact that, again, this is a Star Wars Celebration exclusive. You won't be able to buy it anywhere else. The funny thing is that they had a designer there, so I managed to get him to sign it for me, which was really cool. And then they give you this protective casing with it, so I won't be unboxing this because it's signed and because it is so limited that I actually would like for once to keep it in its packaging. Toys are supposed to be played with. I always believe that. Even Mark Hamill believes that. He has everything delivered to him, and he gave them all to his kids. I'm like, why did he keep that? It's worth like $5,000. He went, they're toys, they're meant to be played with. And I agree with that philosophy, except with this, it's just so limited and so cool that actually, with it being signed in the packaging, I kind of want to keep it that way. But as I said, I really like this. It's only tenner, but it's really cool because they based it off of the prototype Boba Fett arm. So I think you can get a normal version of this. But I know you can get a Boba Fett car, but it's in his normal like greens and browns and yellows and stuff. Whereas this is in his white and black, and it's really cool. Now, again, continuing the theme of Star Wars Celebration only, we'll go back to that comic I showed you. Now this is Han Solo issue number 1. Now I have the normal version of this, but this was a Star Wars Celebration exclusive version with a really cool front cover with Han and Chewie. You've got other ships in the background. You even got like a tiny version. I don't know if you can make it out. I'll show you on a close up. I think it's like BB-8 it looks like. But it's just a really cool looking version of the comic. And again, it's got the Star Wars Celebration logo here, because Forbidden Planet had a store there, which is where you can get the Kylo Ren from. And it's just a really cool variant edition that's going to be nice in my collection. You've seen my comic book collection. I love to collect variant editions. I love the artwork, and the artwork on this is just really cool. So sorry about some of the noise and stuff. I'm just having to film this with the doors open because it's so hot in here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm sweating buckets doing this. Now then, the next up was this. I could have got more actually, but I didn't go back in time. But Lego were doing a cool little thing as they always do, and I managed to pick up this Kylo Ren shuttle from there. What you have to do is basically build a miniature TIE fighter or X-Wing, and choose the light side or dark side, and whichever one at the end of the weekend they tell you. Sorry about the playing stuff. But when you took your miniature up, you got to choose between this, an A-Wing, and I can't remember the third miniature, but it was something again from Star Wars. But I chose Kylo Ren shuttle because, well, I love Kylo Ren shuttle. I'm a big fan of the Empire and the First Order when it comes to things. So yeah, absolutely loved it. Now we're going to move on slightly here. Rearrange things to my little loft cat here. Now I'm not going to do a proper unboxing of the loft cat because well, it's just unwrapping it and having a little bit of a review of it, so I'm going to do that for you now. So I'm just going to open it up, take it out and show you. So if any of you out there watch Star Wars Rebels, you'll know of the loft cat from Lothal. Now the interesting thing about the white loft cat, it was seen only by Ezra Bridger in his kind of his vision, and they had the normal loft cat there as well, but I wanted the white loft cat because I thought it was a little different, a little unique. And my cat kind of unfortunately passed away last week, and I wanted a little something just to make me happy. So nice little cute cat there. And I love the way the loft cat looks. I think it's really, in the show it's really cool as well, because where Ezra first starts to learn to use the Force to connect with beings and find out his power to actually communicate with other living beings, which is taking the Force back to the original kind of description of the living Force, and how it surrounds us, it penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together. And the way you can connect with other living beings. So I really love that, and it's just really cute. In fact, it's just going to sit at the front here because, well, I'm going to put it to the side, I want it up front and centre. Now I'm going to end this particular part on something that I think is rather special to me. Now, yesterday was the anniversary, unfortunately, of my cousin's passing away. I'm sad for these past two things, I know, but it's Star Wars, I can cheer myself up with it. And I believe in the Make-A-Wish Foundation because she passed away of brain cancer, and they helped her, they gave her some support, and they took her out to Disney World and things. And the Make-A-Wish UK was supported by the 501st. They did these really cool Biker Scout helmet variants, and they were selling these patches, so to support them and the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So I really had to have them. I'm going to start a proper Star Wars patch jacket. I have joined the 501st, I'm not a full member because I haven't got a costume, but I will make one over the years, and I can't wait to go out trooping with them and support charities and do good things, because I believe they're to be supported. I believe wholeheartedly in what they do, and these will be my first patches in that kind of collection. So I'm going to end part 1 there, because part 2 I've got to get through the mug, the pop figure, the book, the photo, the big box, and then I have to get through to the most important thing of all, which you will see, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but trust me, it's worth waiting for. Yeah, I had an absolute blast at Star Celebration, I really did. And I urge any of you out there just to go to Orlando next year if you can, or whenever it's near you, just go, because it's a phenomenal event. If you love Star Wars, you know, even if you just like a little bit, go for a day and check it out. If you love Star Wars, it's worth it. It's worth the wait. It's worth the queues. I mean, I queued overnight for some of these panels. I mean, like, I'm talking queuing for like 15, 16 hours straight to do some of these things. And it was worth it. 100% worth it. But until next time, goodbye. Thank you for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more, click the video on the screen now, or head over to our channel and check out our other videos and playlists. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment below. Until next time, goodbye.